Welcome to the storm, welcome to WWE SummerSlam. The time for waiting is over. The heat has risen, the moment has arrived. The biggest show of the summer is not knocking, it's kicking the door down. This is WWE SummerSlam. East Rutherford, New Jersey. MetLife Stadium, the battlefield for legends, the home of fury, the temple where pain becomes prophecy. And for the first time ever, SummerSlam spreads across 2 nights, just like WrestleMania. Because one night is not enough for this kind of carnage. The ring is ready, the lights are hot, the crowd is on fire. The tension, electric. And at the center of this supernova, standing tall as the marquee match of Night 2, is a battle etched in stone. A match born at WrestleMania. A rematch that will define the legacy of 2 men. John Cena, Cody Rhodes. WWE Championship. The past versus the future. The legend versus the dream. Cena came back not to wave and smile, but to conquer. To reign. To remind the world who he is. And he did just that at WrestleMania, taking the championship off Cody's shoulder and placing it firmly on his own. But now, Cody's coming for everything. For revenge. For redemption. For the crown. It's not about merchandise. Not about slogans. This is about pride. This is about pain. This is about 2 icons entering the fire, knowing only one will walk out with gold. But don't think Night 1 was quiet. Don't think the storm started late. Oh no, Night 1 came in with a bang. CM Punk, the rebel, the outsider, the voice of the voiceless. The man who returned in 2023 with a chip on his shoulder and fire in his gut. He walked into MetLife Stadium to face a monster. A titan, a machine, Gunther, the ring general, a juggernaut of precision, a man who does not sweat, who does not flinch, who does not fall. But Punk made him fall. It wasn't easy. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't clean. It was a war. Chops echoed like gunshots. Forearms cracked like thunder. Kicks, knees, elbows, every shot was personal. Every second was survival. But in the end, Punk did what only a handful of men could. He put Gunther down. 1 go to sleep. 1 3 count. And just like that, Punk was champion again. But joy is a fragile thing in WWE. Because the moment Punk touched the sky, he was dragged back into the dirt. Seth Rollins, the visionary, the architect, the devil in designer boots. He came out on crutches, limping, smiling. The crowd watched. Punk watched. And then the illusion shattered. Rollins tossed the crutches aside. He wasn't injured. He was ready. And in his hand, the briefcase, the contract, the key to the kingdom. Money in the bank. He cashed it in. He struck fast, hard. Vicious. The stomp was deafening. The referee counted. The crowd gasped. Rollins left the ring with the title. Punk lay broken, his moment snatched from his fingers. The prophecy had turned into a nightmare. But Night 2 promises fire of its own. Because it's not just Cena and Rhodes. It's not just the rematch of a generation. The Women's World Championship is on the line. Naomi. Iyo Sky. Rhea Ripley. 3 forces. 3 storms. 1 title. Naomi shocked the world when she cashed in her Money in the Bank at Evolution. She stole the moment, stole the match, stole the gold. Now she has to prove she belongs. Iyo Sky, high-flying danger. Strategy in motion. A woman who can end a match in midair. Rhea Ripley, pure dominance. A walking nightmare. Strength, fury, and a glare that turns fire to ice. Naomi has the gold, but does she have the grit? Can she handle the genius and the brute at the same time? Triple threats don't forgive. They don't wait. Blink once and it's over. But that's not the only war on the card. The United States Championship gets locked inside steel. Solo Sikoa vs Jacob Fatu. 2 monsters from the same bloodline. 2 wolves bred for war. Solo Sikoa, cold, ruthless, calculating. The silent hand of the new bloodline. A champion draped in violence. Jacob Fatu, explosive, chaotic, wild. A cannonball of destruction. The hurricane from the island. This isn't just about a title. This is about dominance. The cage is supposed to keep others out. But in WWE, the cage is never enough. Solo's faction lurks in the shadows. They've tasted power, and they're hungry for more. Will they break in? Will the cage hold? Or will blood be spilled like water on concrete? And then there's the chaos. The mayhem. The match that has no rules, no mercy, and no ceiling. TLC for the WWE Tag Team titles. The Wyatt Six, #D, Street Profits, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, Andrade and Rey Fenix, 6 teams, 12 warriors, infinite carnage, tables will break, ladders will bend, chairs will sing their violent lullabies. The Wyatt Six, darkness in human form, champions born from the void. But #D, they've scratched and clawed for everything. Street Profits, they bring the smoke and burn the house down. Fraxium, fast, furious, fearless, Motor City Machine Guns, legacy, history, precision, Andrade and Rey Fenix, lucha artistry with killer instinct. Only one team can climb that ladder and claim the prize. But they'll have to climb through fire to do it. This is SummerSlam. This is the Coliseum of Chaos. This is the place where feuds explode, alliances crack, and legacies are written in bruises and blood. Every match is a main event. Every moment could be history. Punk wants revenge. Rollins wants to reign. Rhodes wants redemption. Cena wants to remind. Naomi wants to prove. Ripley wants to destroy. Iyo wants to reclaim. Solo wants to dominate. Fatu wants to unleash. 6 teams want the throne. But the truth, only a few will walk out smiling. The rest, they'll leave with scars. This is not a night for mercy. This is not a night for hope. This is a night for war. This is SummerSlam.